When you guys say the N-word, it sounds like it has an R at the end. All right, we're finally checking out I guess you can call it the letters series. I don't know, but we got Cadet, Letter to Krept. Let's get into it.
Dear cousin, we'll talk, I don't even know how to start this. I just know that I love you. Anyway, let me talk, cousin, let me be real. Let me tell you how my nigga feel from the dinner table, college or in the field. Let me get it out and let me spill every emotion, but know that it's gonna be real. Do you remember how it used to be? Cassio, Blaine, Cadet and Krept, battalion bench. Fam would have said I would walk, you would walk, I would step, you would step, but shit ain't really feeling the same. That's the reason why I'm writing you, because really I just want my cousin back. I ain't got family that's as tight as you, like I don't really know where to start, but college is kind of when the shit went pear. See, I found my wife in college, but I never made it into the second year when I heard she was cheating.
Okay, hold up.
I'm getting goosebumps already.
He found his wife in college. Is this slang wife or
yeah?
was he married?
Well, he wasn't married.
Right. He's Cadet the slut, aka the slut or whatever, right?
I feel like he's saying.
Okay, so that was like he found a girl he really was digging in college, and that's when stuff changed.
Well, I feel like he said it started with college, and then he found this girl. I feel like it's about to be like where they diverted.
Right. Man, it'd be nice to have family like this, like Cadet.
Right.
So he really cares about his family.
Right.
A lot of times when you get older, so you just kind of drift apart, and people don't care about you. You don't care about them. You know what I mean? It's just like just kind of drift apart. But it'd be nice to have like real ones. You know what I mean?
To be fair,
okay.
I feel like people really care about the people that are into the stuff they're into.
True,
like if they
but
have family that's into the same stuff, they really care about.
Do they care about them, or do they care about?
That's a good question.
The stuff they're into.
If you take away the stuff, then
they don't care about you anymore. Right. So they don't really care about you. That's what I'm saying. I wish that family that was like this.
How do we know that he? Well, true, they did grow apart. So,
right, and he's like, man, we used to be so tight.
Dang,
like, you're my cousin. I love you. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Boom. That's what I'm saying.
And they're cousins. They're not even brothers or anything.
Right.
Went pear, see, I found my wife in college, but I never made it into the second year when I heard she was cheating. And I was trying to figure it out like it was Blue's Clues, but then you was friends with a guy she was beating. I kind of felt like you let her get moved to, cuz I felt snaked, but I never said no, I never opened my mouth, cause maybe you never knew. You know you're my cousin, you get the benefit of the doubt. Now imagine how gas granddad would be, seeing us on stage where we're meant to be. But
women.
But what was Krept supposed to do?
So Krept's boy was beating his girl's cheeks. Right. Right?
Yes.
That's the situation. Yeah, nothing. But I mean, he probably also didn't know.
But like your boys probably tell you.
He might have known.
He knew.
But like I didn't know every girl that my boys are sleeping with. Not everyone.
Not
you know
everyone,
I mean?
but it's like if that's your
like, was
cousin,
it like a fling, or was it like, oh, he just would clap cheeks sometimes? He clap a bunch of cheeks. You know what I mean? Or was it like, you know what I mean? Like, was it like an affair?
Who knows?
You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, I feel like his loyalty should be to his cousin. But then if they're grown apart at this point, they're not boys like that. Then it's like, is he gonna go tell his cousin?
I mean, he could, but he doesn't have to say who is clapping the cheeks.
Because he could basically snitch
on
his
girl. Like, hey, I heard your girl was stepping out. Hey, might want to look out for that one.
Right.
Now, let's be honest, though. When you do that, it never goes well. So what's the point?
Doesn't.
If anything, it would have made Cadet more mad at him.
I feel like the person has to find out. Like, if anybody's getting cheated on, they have to deal with it in their relationship.
Because, like, in hindsight, he's like, dang, I wish you would have told me. But in real time, he probably would have, like, flipped out.
Right.
No, she would never cheat on me. Don't be making up stuff about her, man. See, you dirty. That's why we're not really cousins.
You're just trying to get with her or something, you know what I mean?
Right.
Or you knew for a long time. How come you didn't tell me when you found out at first? You know what I mean? Even if it's 2 weeks. How come you didn't tell me 2 weeks ago?
Right.
Like, they just be mad at somebody not in the relationship, but it's really the relationship.
Yeah. Maybe Cadet would not have acted like that, but a lot of people would have. But who knows how he would have responded. But it's like, that's a tough situation.
Yeah.
You get the benefit of the doubt. Now imagine how gas granddad would be, seeing us on stage where we're meant to be. But it hasn't been an easy road. Man, it's been like chapters on the first one, jealousy. Well, maybe not jealousy, but that word should give you an idea when a drift. And she say we be first cousins. When I say I do music there, always comparing the kid. Like everywhere I go, everybody saying something, why don't he bring you in? Like a nigga did with young and got me bugging, got me feeling like the love is awful. And they all say I should have been a paranormal. Now around that time, I went from being Cadet to Krept's cousin and see. Yeah, I was kicking myself because I felt shit but never said nothing. And and like now we ain't spoken in months. And even advice I can't ask the kid, cause I remember your WhatsApp status saying, don't chat to me if you're gonna ask for shit. Now around this time, everything's getting loose. Feels like with me, you wouldn't nothing to do. See,
Okay, so Krept is the older cousin.
Yes.
And he was popping, and Cadet was trying to get his career going. He's like, oh, my cousin's WhatsApp said, don't ask me for anything, so I can't even ask for advice. Dang.
I mean, but you know, like when you have a cousin like that, like when you have a close relative like that, you know, they might even be like super close, but they're competing. Like they're hardcore competing. Especially the younger one trying to outshine the older one. Older one can't just like get out the way and let the younger one just come up, like, you know what I'm saying?
True, but also he probably would have given him advice. Because also, whenever someone's doing something great, they always try and like convince everyone to do it too. At least that's what it is with people I know.
Not all someone's though. I feel like some people, like they want to be great and they want to be the greatest.
Yeah, but then they want you to do it, but just not be as good as them.
Right.
I mean, everyone who has a really like a hobby they're passionate about or a career they're really passionate about, they try and talk everyone into doing it.
Right.
It's like I have a brother who's a doctor. He tried to convince me to be a doctor for like 4 years. Like, I don't want to do it. It's like every time you see him, it's like, you should be a doctor, or you could be this type of doctor. You could be this type. You could be this type. It's like, no, I'm good. You know what I mean? It's like that. Anytime someone's like really passionate about something, they always want you to do it. So he may have been really encouraging, but since his status was that, which wasn't about Cadet, it's about people asking him for money and handouts and stuff, he probably saw it like, dang, I can't even ask him for advice.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Okay, consider this though. What if all his younger cousins, but like they probably got a huge family, right? They all want to be rappers now. Can you tell me how to be a rapper? Can you put me on? Can you introduce me to this person? Can you tell me?
Now, put me on. That's different.
You know what I'm
That's
saying,
different than advice.
You know how people be.
Putting me on is different than advice. You know, that's a little much.
Hey, can I feature on your, song, whatever.
Right.
Like, I'm sure that happens.
To me if you're gonna ask for shit. Now around this time, everything's getting loose. Feels like with me, you wouldn't nothing to do. See, I'm taking bed dicks, but everybody knew I was talking about you. And like every single tune, I was bruised. If the love felt one way, but I still love you to the death. I even got a bar, even though the love's one way, I still bang you in your face if you're talking about Krept. But I guess the blame ain't on you, cause not once did I pick up the phone and phone you. I'm happy that you're doing your thing, but it's a reminder of all the shit I don't do. So when your videos were hitting a mill, I was still taking bets up in Willie Hill. Now the jealousy's gone cause it's dumb to fill. And the second chapter is where the hunger spills. See, the second chapter's called Hunger. And this is when the shit gets peak, cause it's when I stopped watching you and I started watching me, but I still got your name like every Bardo. Parked up listening to Argy Fargo. And the one time you brought me to wireless was exactly the kick I needed in the arsehole, cause you chose me right over the man them, like, even though we ain't spoken long dawn. Well, last year after you sent the invite, thought you was gonna say my bad one combo, cause then you brought me on stage. It was me, you and Killer Conan. I was the last one to come off stage, bro, cause up there, man, I felt like home, and I swear since that moment, I took shit serious. Stop showing food, quit the moves, quit the fraud. A man them thought I was delirious. See, I would go car park, white bars, leave the engine on.
Ooh.
So he did help put him on.
He did, but it was like when he was ready, it sounds like.
Right, because you can't, I mean, it would just embarrass him if he put him on when he wasn't ready. You know what I mean? Like, people think you can really, like, give someone a career. You can't.
Right, you can't do it.
You can't.
This is amazing. Oh, I love to see it. And, like, I bet Krept he can't listen to it.
Like, yeah, like right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's his little cousin, too. Like, you know how, like, it's such a vibe when you're the older cousin. It's like, they're not your sibling, but they're like your little, like, you know what I'm saying? They're like your little dude, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Man, I felt like home, and I swear since that moment, I took shit serious. Stop showing food, quit the moves, quit the fraud. A man them thought I was delirious. See, I would go car park, white bars, leave the engine on, and then somehow fall asleep. Wake up with a dead battery, get jump started, and then the same night go repeat. To the point now that I ain't even got a car, cause both the battery and the engine's gone. But at least now I'm chasing my dream. I ain't felt like a waste man in long, and the third chapter's called Love. Ain't no soft shit, ain't no need for boo-hoos, but when I started loving myself, then I could love you like I used to. Got tired. I've been that waste man rapper in the family cover with I put a grin. And man, I got tired. I got into music events. They don't recognize me for a thing. Man, I got tired. I feel like I ain't gonna win. And yo, I got tired of telling the niggas that I don't know why you don't wanna bring a nigga in. See, I'm just glad that.
Okay, hold up. Okay, you. What was he talking about there first? If I say what I want to say.
What?
What was he talking about? Telling people you don't know, you don't want to bring someone in.
Yeah. I don't know. You
know
paused it. I don't know.
No, I paused it because look, in a lot of songs over there in the UK.
Oh, this must be a dress.
Did you hear it? Okay, a lot of songs in the UK Like we've been talking about this for a while now.
Yeah.
Like a month and a half, like a while. And so, like when you guys say the N-word, it sounds like it has an R at the end. But it sounds like Niggar, but not like R, but like kind of like UR. Like Niggur. Like what is that just how you guys say it? Like it definitely has an R, and I don't care either way. I'm just saying that caught us off guard the first time, and then after we did a video, it was like a day video or something. It's like when we were done with the video, like, hey, did you hear that? Or did I hear that wrong?
Like, did you hear that?
But, I mean, we've heard enough times. It's definitely like that's the thing. You know what I mean? That's just like their slang for it.
It's probably like when we say like a wank or something or like a wanker or whatever. It's okay, I don't know. But like it's like to American ears, it's like, what?
Right.
Like, you just never hear that in that context. Like,
right, definitely not.
The only time you would hear that is like in a very like...
Yeah, but we've heard enough times. I'm pretty certain that's their slang for it. That's how they say it.
Yeah, in the U.S. it's always like, at the end of it.
Things. Man, I got tired. I got tired of feeling like I ain't gonna win. And yo, I got tired of telling you niggas that I don't know why you don't wanna bring a nigga in. See, I'm just glad that I'm in the same race as you. And the dream is to go and share first place with you. You know, man, you're my left lung and there ain't no replacing you. And P.S. I'll still bang everybody in the face for you, man. I love you, man. You must know this. Yo, Kazi.
Yo, cuz.
Nah, just a quick one. I just wanted to tell you I love you, man. Get me more emotional in that, man. So, I love you, man.
Why you always on some stuffy shit?
Yeah, bro.
Love you too.
Nah, bye.
Dang. They were little. I guess they grew up.
That's crazy.
Wow. So, I think that that was pretty cool because it wasn't all softy, sad tears and like,
right.
You know what I mean? It was like real, like, you know, I mean, we boys. I love you, man. It's very difficult.
Man, that's what I like about Cadet, man. Like this dude can wear his emotions like on his sleeve in a masculine way, though. Because a lot of times when people do it, it sounds like they're like, you know what I mean, like griping, just being like soft, being feminine. Like you know what I mean?
Sound like they're whining.
And like he'll tell his side of the story, but I feel like that's the whole story. Like most stories, like there's two sides.
Right.
But he'll be like, yeah, I was jealous because this isn't that. Like it's not just like he was in the right and he's talking trash on someone else. Like that's how a lot of people tell stories.
Right.
Oh, I didn't do anything. I don't know why he treated me like that. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And it's like he literally just told what happened. It almost is like he told it without emotion, but there was emotion in being able to tell it without emotion. He told
the emotion without being emotional.
Yes, yes.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. He could wear his heart on his sleeve, but like in a masculine way, where you're not like, oh, this soft dude with all those emotions. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, oh, this is a human being. It's a normal dude.
I feel like this is not an angle that modern day that they teach people, like that they teach the kids and stuff. Like modern day, it's like boys should cry more, or it's like you're a chauvinist, masculine. Like you know what I mean? Like never ever having feelings ever. But that's like the scale. That's the range. But it's like you can be masculine and have emotions. There's other options.
I will say this, though, men feel differently than women. It's based on like watching you and other women. It's like we don't feel emotions. We have emotions, but they don't like manifest in the same way. They don't like, you know what I mean? Like
how two women can like one girl tells a story to another girl and it completely makes no sense, but the emotion is like the other girl understands the emotion so well she knows exactly what the first one said, and then you're standing there like, what are they talking about?
Yeah, either she knows what she said or she's acting like she knows what was said. She doesn't care either.
Right, but like the emotion is the whole story.
Yeah, it is. It's just like women like speaking emotions.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
It's very strange. I don't know how that works either.
Yeah.
How did this video turn into that?
Cause about his emotion, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the way he wears his emotion is it's very masculine. He doesn't wear it
Yeah.
like these kind of
Yeah.
new kind of guys that like we got to be
Right.
vulnerable. We got to cry more. You know what I
Right.
mean? We got to
It's-
share
yeah.
all our business
We
on
have
Facebook.
to whine about it even. Like
Right.
we have to make ourselves like
Right.
victim-y. Like
It's like
yeah.
this is more of like
It is
I feel
what
like how
it
it
is.
should be done. If
Yeah.
a guy wants to talk about his emotions, thing like that, it should be like this.
That's awesome. And I wonder if like Krept. Oh, now I can't wait because what if he responds to this specific letter? Like you know what I mean? Like
I think he did,
but
right?
I mean, what if he addresses the specific topics?
Or
instead
maybe
of-
he'll just say what's on his mind, on his chest,
Right?
you know?
I don't know. I don't
Right?
know. But I feel like both of those would be interesting. I wonder if Krept feels guilty.
I would imagine somewhat, even though it's not his fault at all. You know what I mean? But I feel like a lot of people have that.
Especially now that his little cousin's gone. It's like, does he feel like, dang, you know, like, I really...
I just feel like a lot of times someone close to you dies, it's like, dang, well, I could have done something to prevent it. Even though you couldn't, you didn't know it was going to happen. But like, oh,
Right.
what if I would have invited him over for dinner this day and he wouldn't have been there? You know what I mean? It's
Right.
like, I feel like that's a common thing.
And it'd be weird if it was one of those situations where, like, he was, like, leaving from his house or, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
if it was directly related to Krept. But, and also now, it's like, if Krept just climbs to the top of the UK, like, you know what I mean? He just keeps going, then it's like, does he feel lonely at the top now? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it could. I mean, a lot of people feel lonely at the top.
But I mean, like, especially when you got, like, somebody you're, like, sort of growing up with. Like, they're close-ish in age in those pictures, at least. So it's like, his little cousin was right there. And it's like, they probably always wanted to beat each other in a way. And then finally, when he, like, wins, but there's no competition. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know.
All right, you wonder why the setting is different. We are in St. Louis, Missouri right now, visiting family. It's been a year and a half since I've seen my mom and brothers and nephews and stuff. Having a little family time and still kicking it on the couch.
You guys are on vacation with us.
Holiday.
Holiday, as you say over there. Thank you guys for watching this video. Like the video, comment your thoughts on it below without any spoilers, please. And subscribe to our channel for more. Until next time, that's a wrap.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. You to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know. But I don't